Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby, or I'm just playing.
You better hide that big-ass forehead.
I was just joking.
Hej allihopa!
Hey guys!
In Dumb and Dumber, one of the most famous moments happens when Jim Carrey suddenly makes the most annoying sound in the world.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
It wasn't planned, and Jeff Daniels wasn't ready for it. If you watch closely, you'll see him biting his lips, trying not to laugh. In The Master, while filming the elevator scene, someone did the one thing that you're really not supposed to do. Naturally, the entire cast in the scene broke character. I love how Joaquin Phoenix stays in character, but you can see him cracking and collecting himself at the same time. In Rush Hour, the Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan trilogy was a box office hit. But between Chan learning English and Tucker's mouth moving faster than his brain, slip-ups were inevitable.
Cheese!
Cheese! What? Freeze! A freeze!
In There Will Be Blood, Daniel Day-Lewis is known for staying in character even between takes, so the moment he subtly giggled in a serious scene made it 10 times funnier. In The Usual Suspects, a serious police lineup scene turned into chaos when Benicio del Toro's very questionable choice to mumble through his lines and his unexpected fart turned it into a full-blown laughing fit.
How many fucking keys? You cocksucker, what the fuck?
The director eventually gave up and just used the funniest takes.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker!
In Friends, the show gave us one of its funniest bloopers when David Schwimmer plays the bagpipes. The cast tries to keep a straight face, but Lisa Kudrow joins in with her own singing, and Jennifer Aniston loses it completely. In The 40-Year-Old Virgin, in case you didn't already know, this waxing scene was 100% real, the hair on his chest wasn't fake, and neither was the removal. So technically, this entire scene was a break in character, since all of his reactions were authentic. In Men in Black, the scene where Tommy Lee Jones interrogates a pug was actually filmed with a real dog. But shaking the pug angrily without breaking character wasn't easy for him, especially when the dog had other plans.
Stop it, okay. They thought he'd be safe here on Earth.
In Good Will Hunting, Robin Williams' improvised story about his wife's sleep farts caused Matt Damon's genuine laughter. The camera even shakes slightly, hinting that the camera operator was laughing too.
To fart in the sleep.
Honey, this...
In American Beauty, when Carolyn tells Lester she's ready to leave while he's smoking pot, Kevin Spacey couldn't stop laughing. Wes Bentley's chuckles made the moment even more authentic.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
In Goodfellas, the scene where Maury's wig falls off wasn't scripted, and neither was Henry's uncontrollable laughter.
You don't got my money! You don't got my fucking money!
In The Andy Griffith Show, Don Knotts couldn't stop laughing during a scene, leading to 20 reshoots.
We got to nip it! Nip it in the bud! Let's hear it! Nip it back!
In the final cut, you can still spot Andy Griffith barely holding back his own laughter. In the scene where Adam Sandler passionately declares his love for Popeye's chicken, Sandler's over-the-top delivery reportedly made some of the cast and crew struggle to hold back laughter during filming.
Good numbnuts. Now you gotta swallow it.
Thank you for the delightful evening, everyone.
In The Cable Guy, Jim Carrey's famous chicken skin face moment was entirely improvised. Matthew Broderick's smile was genuine, and the scene even inspired kids to imitate it at medieval times in Dallas.
Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you again.
In The Umbrella Academy, Luther's fart in the elevator scene had the entire cast breaking character.
Oh my God, Luther, that smells amazing.
Tom Hopper admitted they couldn't film the scene without laughing, and Robert Sheehan's improvised reaction made it even better.
Oh man, that would have been a great take.
In Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, when Ace goes wild in the mental hospital, Courtney Cox can be seen giggling in the background. No matter how hard she tries, Jim Carrey's over-the-top antics make it impossible to keep a straight face. In The Ringer, Johnny Knoxville was supposed to keep a straight face while his co-star Glenn asks,
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
but Glenn's delivery is so unexpectedly perfect that Knoxville cracks up before the camera even cuts away.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
In Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy starts hyping up his fellow officers as super cops.
They're not just regular cops, okay? They're super cops.
His co-star John Ashton struggles to keep his cool, pinching his face to stop himself from breaking. In Anchorman 2, Will Ferrell takes vocal warm-ups to a new level. While Christina Applegate tries to keep a straight face, Ferrell's ridiculous noises slowly break her down. In The Duelists, Ridley Scott was going for a serious period drama, but one of the horses had other plans. Mid-scene, the horse had a very noticeable issue, and once the cast saw it, there was no recovering from the laughter.
I love you.
In Pretty Woman, the famous jewelry box snap wasn't scripted. Richard Gere decided to mess with Julia Roberts by slamming it shut, just as she reached for the necklace. Her surprised laugh was completely real, and the moment was so good they kept it in. In It's a Wonderful Life, a crew member accidentally dropped some props mid-scene, causing a loud crash. Thomas Mitchell covered it up with a quick ad-lib that made Jimmy Stewart crack up. It worked so well, they left it in the final cut.
I'm all right.
In Your Highness, there were a lot of unexpected moments, something Natalie Portman probably isn't used to. So when she botched one of her lines, she couldn't stop laughing.
It's been burning in my gut since the day. That's pretty good.
In Easy Rider, the campfire scene was supposed to be serious, but Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda weren't exactly sober. Jack Nicholson tried to keep it together, but the two were so out of it that the whole thing turned into an unintentional comedy. If you watch closely, you can see them barely holding in their laughter. In Scary Movie 2, the "How about a leg" scene is one of the funniest in the movie, but it was almost impossible to get through. Chris Elliott's delivery, combined with the ridiculous prosthetic hand, had everyone on set breaking character. Even in the final cut, you can see the actors barely keeping it together. In The Birdcage, during the dinner scene, Robin Williams was supposed to move freely across the set until he suddenly took a real fall. Dan Futterman and Hank Azaria somehow stayed in character, and the fall was kept in the final cut.
It's okay. We're all right.
In Liar Liar, during the famous roast scene where Jim Carrey's character is forced to brutally insult everyone in a meeting, he went completely off script. The cast was not prepared, and you can actually see some of the actors looking away or covering their mouths to hide their laughter.
And you, Tom, you're the biggest brown nose I've ever seen!
Jim Carrey was already a cartoon character in real life, so when he played The Mask, things got even wilder. In the Coco Bongo Club scene, when Carrey starts dancing with Cameron Diaz, some of the background actors couldn't stop laughing. Carrey was so over the top that extras who were supposed to look impressed were actually just breaking character and smiling at the insanity. In Fast and Furious 6, there's a scene when Tyrese says,
Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby, or I'm just playing.
You better hide that big-ass forehead.
I was just joking. Whatever.